Those hands and lights can't stop me. I just hold on for dear life.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video on a very cold day, but one which is going to be very, very cool. I've just arrived at a certain destination where there are many crazy cars. Roadstar Automobile, they have crazy cars, and what I'm going to do is give you a walk around the cars because there are some mad ones, and then we're going to see that certain car in just a bit. But I've said car quite a lot, haven't I? But anyway, there is some crazy stuff and I don't really know where to start. I'm sort of in a car park full of mad things, but should we just get going and then yeah, we'll get going. My M8 is just out the back there. I've had about a 2-hour drive from where I live, but let's get cracking because the first car which I was greeted with here, and that is an Audi Rs6, very similar to my car. This is cool, isn't it? Doesn't have the carbon on it, but it looks amazing. 99,990, but yeah, lots of insane stuff. Type R, which you can see just here, and a lot of you guys are a fan of Civic Type Rs. That looks cool, doesn't it? Mercedes lovers. And then here we have the American part, so we have some Mustangs which are all in a line, which is very cool. I love this orange colour, that looks absolutely insane. We have silver, we have another orange one, that's cool. And then what we have here, we have an Audi R8, which is just there. I do like them. We have over here is we have the Range Rover sort of crew. We have an F-Type just there. But then this is the Ranger. That Maybach is chaos. I'm sorry, but where the hell's that come from? That looks awesome. That is very, very cool. Oh, hang on. And I've just walked past, straight past, an F-Type SVR, ladies and gentlemen. I was absolutely not expecting that. And then we have a Tesla just there. This is insane. I'm having a great time here. And then, yeah, like I say, this is like the Range Rover line. So we have, well, like you can see, a row of Range Rovers. Look at the body kits on these. Flipping hell. That is just insane. The front of that is just crazy. I loved my SVR, and a lot of people will actually know that I actually really did like my SVR. I sold it way too soon. Shouldn't have sold it as soon as I did, but they are just cool. As a daily driver, Range Rovers are awesome. So we have lots of them lined up. All these body kits on them. I'm a fan of body kit and body styling and things like that. I just think it works really, really well. And then we have another one which is just there. And then this is an SVR, which looks absolutely awesome. Look at that. Very cool. I'm a massive fan of that, with the red interior, as you can see through there. And then look at this paint job on this SVR, ladies and gentlemen. That is very nice. Oh, that is absolutely a bit of me. I love that. That just looks absolutely insane, doesn't it? The stock that these guys have, honestly, that looks absolutely epic. And then we have a C63S, which is just here. C63S, I know a lot of people will love that. And then we have an M4, the Alpina, which is just here as well. They just have everything. If you actually think, the range of stock which they have is pretty mind-blowing, and I've pretty much only done a couple of rows. Check this M3 out, ladies and gentlemen. Satin black. That is going to be a bit of a lot of people, I reckon. That is a bit of me as well. That M3 looks absolutely awesome. Tom and James will love this, but look at that in satin black. That is absolutely very, very cool. And then we move on because we have an RS5 here. I know Audi lovers on here. There will be Audi lovers on here. I know there are because people love my RS6. But this RS5, we like an RS5, and I think these are incredible value for money, rapid, and they also look the part as well. When I walked in, this is exactly how my RS6 was when I picked it up. Obviously my one has the carbon on it, etc. But I tell you what, when you look at them stock, they still look absolutely insane as well. So that is that. So what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to get out a Land Rover Defender which has mods on it, because I know a lot of people love Land Rover Defenders. We're going to get it out and we're going to see it, because this car is probably something you wouldn't have heard of before. It's completely different and it looks absolutely insane. I'm a massive fan of them, and the moment I turned up I was like, I want to film a little bit more about that, because that looks absolutely awesome. Okay, so let's have a little walk around this Land Rover Defender. So like I say, it has been modified. It's got a lot of stuff on it which I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. So this, as you can probably visibly see, has a lot of carbon, an extended arch which is all fully carbon fibre around there. You have carbon which is at the front as well, so that looks pretty awesome there. Then you have carbon which is just through there with the Land Rover badge. I'm sure you can do blacken out the Lambo, I keep calling you the Lambo, a Land Rover badge. You can blacken out the Land Rover badge, I'm sure, as well. You even have carbon fibre, which is literally all right here. Hello everyone, can you see me? I'm sure you can see me. Hello. Carbon, which is just here. You have the little badge which is just there, and then the side steps are absolutely awesome as well. So those go all the way down the side there. They have the red detailing which is just there. I love these wheels, they are really cool. Then you have like sort of carbon fibre mirrors. These, so mirror caps, these you can kind of do the weaves, and they will do the weaves how you kind of want them. Let's say you want this part to say Archie, or your name's Brian, or anything. The prices start from £65,000 all the way up to however much you want to spend. This car specifically is like the base model. And then we walk a little bit further to the back, and this for me is where these cars, when they're modified, look absolutely insane. You have the little box which is just on the back here, so honestly, if you have a PS5, that's the perfect place for a PS5. And yeah, I think it just has so much character to it, and stealthed out, this Raider Defender has so much presence. Look at it sat there, look at it sat there, look at it sat there. And then, well, even that works so well. Look at this matte finish. Let's have a little look inside here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not try and take this BMW out with us. So this is a really good spec car. Let's have a little look in. Look how cool that is. We've got a rear view camera which is in the mirror. So that is not a mirror, that is a camera pointing back. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. That's the first time I've seen one of them. I'm actually amazed by that. Okay, and if you're sort of on a country road, storming down the country road, it's just cool. And I think this is absolutely perfect if you're, like I say, live in the countryside, you want to take it off-road, you want to sort of just get muddy, anything. But when they're modified, I think they just have even more character to them. And boom, boom, boom. We can obviously, I'm sure we can... Oh, try and start it. There we go. There we go. Lovely and quiet. No noise whatsoever. Let's shut the door. No noise whatsoever. You have your very cool dash which you have in the center. These have very cool sat navs in them as well now. I love what Land Rover are doing. I think they're absolutely smashing it. This car has the Meridian sound system, which is like the best sound system that you can get. But yeah, they are very, very cool. This car specifically has done 4,000 miles, but you can get one brand spanking new, of course. But they are just a wicked place. Honestly, I can't really get over the fact of this camera. It is It's a bit mind-blowing, to be honest with you. I hope it's coming across on camera, that. It is very cool. So I actually was about to take this for a drive, but I'm not going to, because it's just all clean. It's all like absolutely bang on, and I don't want to. But I really like what these guys have done with this car. Any of these modified really do stand out and look good. And like I say, I know there's a big market for these, and what they're also going to be doing, because they just said to me, they said the SVR version, that's going to be due soon. So obviously I had a Range Rover Sport SVR that looked absolutely awesome. I love doing the stuff to that. There is going to be, so they say, a modified version, so like a Land Rover Defender SVR, and I think that's going to be really cool. But yeah, I'm actually tempted in the future. I don't live in the countryside, but if I did live in the countryside, I would 100% go for something which had the presence of this, because if you think this can do everything you need it to do all in one, and also you get the presence and the looks, you really get absolutely everything of that. And I am, yeah, I'm very jealous of whoever gets a chance to own this. I just think, honestly, it does absolutely everything, and I really want to take one of these off-road and do stuff with it, because if I can take one of these off-road, I really want to see the capabilities, because I know that they are absolutely crazy off-road. But honestly, all this carbon everywhere, it's insane. So I'm now in my BMW M8, and that was a mega day at Roadstar, and this would all make sense about what you're seeing on the title of the video. That is because two of my cars have gone. Let me just explain what has happened. Well, you may have seen on the Golf R collection that I said that the GR Yaris has gone because I just felt there was a little bit too much content with the car online, and I saw a lot of the comments being like, we've seen too many of these, and I got the choice to get a Golf R, and I've been loving modifying and enjoying that car. It's been such a brilliant addition to the channel, and when I look at the comments and everything, it's just been mega. And then we go to another car, and that is my Rs6. It's gone, and I didn't want to beat around the bush. I didn't want to say that I still had a car, which I didn't anymore. And this was gone last week. Basically, the guys at Roadstar had a really good offer on the car and called me up, and I was like, do I take it? Do I not take it? And that was literally to get all of my money back. I had a little look at the Rs6 market, and I was like, I don't know where this is going. And I thought, the Golf R has been such a success. I've got that as a daily. I've got the M8 as well. Do I really need the Rs6 at the moment in terms of, is there much more content which I can share with it? Maybe not. I don't want to just re-wrap a car and do that. Oh, he gets an exhaust, he wraps it. I didn't do an exhaust on it in the end. We had plans for it, and that was due. But then this came along, and I was like, well, do I take the offer? Anyway, after a long chat with a couple of people, a couple of friends, Tom, James, all of that lot, they said, take it and go and get something else. You've done it, you've enjoyed it, you've had a chance to really drive everyone's dream car for, well, 4 or 5 months, and you're effectively getting your money back. My car left me fully as it was, all the mods on it, which is a shame, and it does sadden me. But what it does do is it opens up doors to get something else. As in, I've got the Golf R, and I did say that I really wanted a supercar back on my channel. Those 2 cars going will be 2 new cars coming, and that's exciting because it's not just a supercar I'm looking at other cars in the sort of 60,000–70,000 pound bracket to come to the channel as well. You might be thinking, you're mad, you don't need any more cars, but I love making content on cars that you guys love. That's the best thing for me, and it's allowed me now to really look at not getting 1 more car but 2 more cars. So yeah, it's sad because that Rs6 was insane, and I know there'll be comments about people going, he's already sold it, classic YouTuber. But sometimes when an offer is on the table to get your money back and allow you to open up many doors to bring more cars to the channel for this summer, etc., you take it. You don't mess about. if I lose 10,000-15,000 pounds on my car, it's not fun. It's not fun, and it could have gone anywhere. Could have been more than that. So anyway, it's gone, and like I say, it's allowed me to open up other doors, and new cars are coming, which I'm buzzing because I've got the Golf, doing crazy stuff with it, gonna get something else, do crazy stuff with that, and another one, do crazy stuff with that. So there we go. I hope it all makes sense. Please be nice to me in the comments, but it's exciting stuff coming, so do not worry, do not panic. We have cars coming, we have exciting mods coming, and we had a great journey with that car. And yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out Roadstar Automotive. I will leave their link in the description. Go and check them out, go and check their stock, and they will look after you. But I feel sad. I do feel sad, but excited for what's to come. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I'll see you all.